Throwing ass on the gram, getting laughs at the stand. Only she can, only Feehans. It's only Feehans.
Hi, welcome back to another episode of OnlyFeehans with me, Kerryn Elizabeth Feehan, and our guest today, hilarious comedian, has a special out right now called
Ashley Gavin live in Chicago.
Ashley Gavin live in Chicago. Ashley Gavin is here, you guys.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming down here.
I really admire what you've done with your career. So
Really?
I'm really, yeah. And your stand-up, when I saw you do, I'm like kissing your ass immediately. But when I saw your set at the Stand the other night, I've seen you before. We were on like a JFL audition together a few years ago.
Yeah.
And maybe you didn't give a fuck about that set.
I hate those fucking things.
So that might have been what it was.
Yeah.
But that was really how I was introduced to you.
Yeah.
And then I saw you at the Stand and I thought, holy fuck.
Yeah.
She is funny. And
Thanks.
This is fast. Like
That
the
was a
laughs
good
per
crowd.
minute.
Yeah, thanks.
Like fast. And I'm fast.
You are.
So when I watch people, I'm like, come on, let's fucking go. Tell
I
the fucking joke.
agree. I'm like, this fucking premise is so long. If it doesn't pay off in the way that I need it to, I'm walking out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I cannot stand a meandering premise. I understand if you're working on something, but if you fucking are like,
Right. Yeah.
and if the fucking payoff isn't something that I didn't see coming,
Right.
I fucking hate you.
Yeah. And what I liked about your stuff is you're so authentic.
Thanks.
Like you're just like, I'm new money and all this shit. I was just like,
right about what you know, right?
Yeah. It was great. It was really great. Because I'm like afraid to talk about something. Sorry, I'm just like commandeered your podcast.
This is
I'm
good.
like, I'm interviewing you. I'm like, your stuff is amazing. Your fans are like, yeah.
I'm like, finally, we get to talk about me on OnlyFeehans. No, I love you. And you have such a huge following. It's super impressive.
Thanks.
On like all platforms too. Like you're not like, you don't have all your...
Except Twitter. I'm not great at Twitter.
Nobody gives a fuck about Twitter.
I'm so glad that's over.
My Twitter got hacked at I had like 30K and now I have like 6K. I could care fucking less. I'm like,
it's really hard to...
No, pop off on Twitter. Like, go ahead, Elon, with your nerds. Like, people are like tweeting like math equations. I'm like, it's either math equations or full on porn. Like, it just really runs.
The dichotomy of man.
Really runs the gamut.
Math equations. I've never seen either. Well, I don't really check. I'm thinking about deleting it, honestly.
Yeah, it's
because
like,
it's scary. Because people really and it gives them less to a place where they. You know, I'm not big enough that they can pile on without me. I like really need to be there.
but no.
You know, you reach a point of fame where they can pile on and you don't have to even be there.
Well, you just let your people defend you.
Right.
You let your own army come against the dark army that's invaded the comments of whatever reel you've posted.
Yeah.
That just got very real for me.
Do people come for you?
Oh yeah, on my YouTube, there's so much hate. I posted a clip that, in my opinion, is not very good. It's mediocre at best, and it's crowd work. But I'm almost naked on stage, and I'm like, this is so. They're gonna hate this so much.
They don't know that we know. We fucking know, you idiot. We know. It's not our best stuff that goes viral.
No.
The best stuff never goes viral.
The smartest, most unique, most nuanced, intricate. Maybe I should intricate comedy. Intricate shit.
Yeah.
Either goes over people's heads or they just think it's boring.
Yeah.
Because they don't actually
They just want
get it.
something where, me too.
Yeah.
Or boobs. That's like just so, yeah.
Or women aren't funny.
Yeah.
It's just, how can you be that fucking basic to just comment that?
I know. Well, they're incels.
What a take.
And I know incels are kind of your primary market.
Yeah, I know. Just kidding, guys.
So
you know we're always joking.
You know you're
joking. You're so smart. You're so smart. Stay inside.
Am I allowed to say stuff like that?
Yeah.
Or they kind of into it, like they gobble up. They gobble up your shit.
They can't wait. They're paying attention. Like one of them is like popping a cyst on his face right now as we talk about little inside boy. You scratch yourself.
Well, it's because you're straight. I have less of a problem. I do get women aren't funny. But I get, because I'm a lesbian, I'm freed of the male gaze, so I get less of that.
Okay.
I get more, is all you talk about being gay.
Huh.
That's what I get. And it's like, no, but I will say, the algorithm is gonna float the gay stuff to the
Sure.
gay people, and that's going to give it an advantage. So I understand why you
think that, but it's the algorithm.
Yeah.
It's that corner of the algorithm that they're just like giving what the people what they think like they want.
Meanwhile, I have one of my biggest clips is I accidentally roasted this deaf woman.
Oh, wait.
It went mega. It has probably like 30 million views across platforms. Like just me.
I remember. I know.
Accidentally.
It's so funny.
Nothing to do with being gay. By far my biggest video.
Did she have hearing aids?
Yeah, but she lost her hearing aid.
Right.
So she was just on her phone at my show. And I was like, you fucking cunt.
She's like, huh?
Yeah, exactly. And then her dad had to be like, that's my daughter, and she lost her hearing aids.
That's hilarious.
So that had
so
nothing
funny.
to do with being gay.
I love your clip where you were like, what do you do for work? And she's like, I'm black.
Yeah.
Because I had a similar clip where I was like, what do you do for a job? And the girl goes, I live in LA.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Why are people like this?
they don't understand the question or they don't have jobs.
Yeah. Well, this woman had a job, but I think she was avoiding telling me at all costs.
Because it was probably the fucking CIA.
She that's what everyone, I was like, are you a cop?
Right.
Is that why you won't tell anybody?
No.
But she worked at a spa at Trump Tower. So I think she
Interesting,
was
the
like
hypocrisy there.
Yeah, well,
Maybe?
No, I think she was just nervous because my crowd is so liberal.
Not really Trumpers? You're
Yeah,
a gay
exactly.
crowd?
Well, she's not a Trumper either, but like
Right.
she needs to work.
I don't blame her.
Yeah.
I worked for some fucking fascists before. I used to work for a man sharpening scissors out of his van.
Are you serious?
Yeah, his name was Glenn. He was a psychopath.
What did he sell scissors?
He would have like the top of the line shears, they were called, and we would go to like maybe like 10 to 30 different salons in the tri-state area in a day. We would start at Washington Heights at like 6 a.m. and I wouldn't finish till like 10 o'clock at night. And like my base pay was $100. Like I was guaranteed to get $100.
And you worked on commission for selling shears?
Precisely. And then we would hit some of like the Asian salons like off the 7 train and I would sell little clips and I would make bank there. Like I would really clean up. But he was crazy. We would be on the highway and he would see like a feral cat or like in a parking lot and he would see a feral cat and he just had cans of cat food in his van and he would like open them and like spend 30 minutes.
This man is broken. That's a broken man. I love cats. You saw I love your dog. I love
She's
animals.
fine. Yeah.
Having food ready to go.
It's so psychotic.
It's a level
and he doesn't
of-
even have a cat like
Yeah.
of his own.
Oh.
Anyway, he was mean. One time I like didn't understand how parking worked and that you had to like put the ticket like in the windshield of
Sure.
so I just like got I was like, I got us parking. I thought like the world just knew. I gave them money. Anyway, they got like $180 ticket and he made me pay it. Like I was like an indentured servant for 2 days. I didn't eat. I didn't get paid. Anyway, that was me working for, I get it. And I think he was a Republican.
What is the theme of this podcast?
It's just, you know.
It's just hanging out.
Yeah, it's just like, you know,
That's very nice.
no pressure.
Do you put it on everything or is it on your paywall?
We put it on everything.
On everything. Yeah.
Limited ads remain is a frequent email we receive.
What do you mean? From your Patreon
This
or
one will
something?
be fine though. Usually, no, from YouTube. YouTube like won't give us
Oh.
ads because we say like
Bro.
pussy fuck butthole like within the
can't-
first 10 seconds.
Yeah, no, my YouTube is. We tried to avoid it for so long, but they just changed their rules. I don't know if you know that, but they've made it a little more relaxed.
Really?
So it might be worth trying to keep it slightly clean for the first 5. But we gave up on the last.
It's for the guys.
Should I do it?
If you want to.
How do I know if I have good feet? Because I'm on
Feet?
Wiki Feet now.
Ooh, what's your rating?
I don't know. I
Mine's
haven't
not
looked
that
because
good.
I'm
Mine's like
thinking
a
about
7,
doing.
8. Mine's like
I'm
a
thinking about
7.8.
doing a reaction video.
To
finding
out.
my own
That's
Wiki
great.
feet.
That's great.
So, well, don't tell me. You guys
She's not
live
doing it
react
now.
to it. No, do it. Look it up.
I just remember.
Take a look at my Wiki Feet. I'm going to close my eyes.
Okay.
And we'll see.
I don't have my glasses. Should I go get my glasses? Hold on.
I'm going to take a bite of cookie.
Yeah. Are you gonna be good? Are you gonna behave? All right, I'm ready. Ooh, my glasses are so
That's
dirty.
not for you. That's not for you.
Mabel, I'll knock you out. You hear me? Mabel, get up! Mabel! Come here. Get over here. Get down. Chill.
Okay.
Should I put her back? She was so excited.
No, it's okay. I'll just eat
She
the
was
cookie.
so excited, Pat. She likes Ashley.
I love the dog. Oh.
Who are you looking up? Me or her? That's good. That's a good rating.
You think so?
Oh, and these are your pics. Your pics are cute.
Do I have good feet? Could I sell them?
Yeah.
What do I need to do?
No, nothing. They look like very clean and your skin looks very smooth and nice. Like not like no pedicure, but very
No, do I need to get a pedicure?
very clean. I think you need to stay true to yourself. If you're not a pedicure person, don't get pedicures.
You have to be authentic.
That's how I feel. Like, and people respond to that. What's mine? Look mine up again. I think mine, I think people go on there and really try to tarnish my score.
You are like doing, I think, the hardest thing.
What?
Like just being like an attractive woman in comedy.
Oh, is it? I don't know. I think there's some people that are better looking than me and not really doing comedy, but they're way more successful than I am.
I know who you're talking about.
All right, so we haven't checked in a while. It seems
What, did I get plummet? That's what I feel like people go on there to hate me.
No, it seems that the last time we've checked,
Wow, you have so many.
There's someone posting all of the screenshots from the episodes of the podcast
What a
Oh my
psycho.
God.
of all your bare feet on the podcast.
Of all my bare feet on the pod. Good for you, buddy. That guy's got to have a full-time job, don't you think? Look at Pat, all I care about is the rating.
Wow, people love you.
I don't know if this is love. Mabel, if you growl at me, I'm going to knock you.
A little over 4. That's got to be good,
Nice
right?
feet. I get it's fine.
Yes.
It's I really hate these pictures, Pat.
Mabel,
You're
did you know that
fucking
we're in
spoiled
love?
bitch. You're so spoiled. You're so spoiled. Do you hear me? Oh, that's such an old picture. It's so funny. I like never even liked those pictures when they were taken. I was like, man, that's okay. And now that I just turned yesterday,
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. Hey, you can't kiss anyone you want. You hear me? No, it's not free love. It's just like,
How
wow.
old is Mabel?
Mabel's going to be 3 in July.
You are so cute.
You can't lick her. I'm not allowing it today. She wants to lick you.
Well, do you sell your feet? Foot pics, not your.
I don't
actual
think I
feet.
would make that much money since people are used to buying pics of my butthole.
That's what you sell, your butthole. I have like a
sometimes.
lot of questions. I should
Oh,
just have
yeah.
you on my pod and ask you these questions.
but
like,
it's fine.
you sell pics of your butthole.
I sell videos. I'm like very lazy. I do like I guess it would be considered the girlfriend experience type of stuff on OnlyFans.
Got it.
Like if you were dating somebody and like send me a hot video and it's like like
Hi.
she wants to lick you very bad. Okay, one lick. That's enough. That's enough, Mabel. I said one. Well, how many licks? That's 5. You're sneaking licks, Mabel. Do not sneak licks.
I'm giving the opposite feedback. The dog will not learn while I'm here. I don't mind the licking. I just don't have a dog. I've always wanted a dog.
Sometimes she gets a little like intense on the couch. Don't get intense, Mabel.
I like how loving she is.
She's
And
loving.
her teeth are so clean.
I brush
You
them.
brush them.
I actually have to brush them.
They're beautiful.
So see how she
Mabel, I've
Wow.
never seen such beautiful and you know what?
Yeah, bite your own feet.
Her breath didn't smell when she kissed me.
Really?
Yeah.
We have chicken flavored toothpaste. We do try to use it. We do try to work on our teeth at least 2 to 3 times a
This
week.
is the content
That's both
that
of
people
us.
came
I go
for,
like
by the
this,
way.
and then I go like.
Do you like the
Freaking Ari Shafir would really do that though. He's a creep.
what
Sorry,
does that mean?
bringing him in out of nowhere. I mean, I don't know. I haven't really figured my own dog out yet. You know, I think she has a personality disorder for sure. She hates French bulldogs.
are you hiding?
She's in ecstasy right now. This is a display of ecstasy. Like
Oh,
she
okay.
loves visitors. She loves attention.
Yeah.
That's,
Sorry. But you
So okay, so it's like I'll throw up like a video that like you wouldn't even really be that surprised to see on Instagram, right? Like a snippet from one. This is like love. Like,
I love it.
she's like a little bit cat-like
Yeah.
in a way, but it's like she's too big. She's like
You
not
can
a
rub
cat.
your body on me.
Mabes, enough rubbing of the body. Do you need a bone? Pat, didn't I tell you to give her a bone? Will you give her a bone, Pat? Did you tell me to look around? I did let her out of the room because I knew Ashley needed this.
I really actually no, I don't know if you can tell. I'm like I'm not well.
Let's talk about the stress level. All right, so I'll tell you really fast. So I'll put up a little snippet, and then the
yeah, I need to know about your butthole before I move on to my health issues.
in the extended cut, there'll be like more nudity, like close-ups, longer videos, and those are behind a paywall. So you got to pay to play, and then you got to pay more to get the extended cuts. That's the
I see.
business
So
model.
they get a little butthole.
No butthole on me.
No butthole to start. Just
No.
like fun, flirty videos.
Yeah, you know, like tits and like topless stuff and all that, but like no butthole.
They get
or-
boobs.
They get boobs. I mean, we're talking like 32As. Like they could get the same from like a Filipino boy. But I love myself. That's all that matters. That's all that
little
matters.
boobs are great. I always say, because I'm a lesbian, if that's not entirely clear, I say to people, the size of the boob doesn't matter. It's boob energy that matters.
Oh.
Energy is really, you're nodding. This is the thing. This
That's
is why
boob energy.
straight men need to be consuming more lesbian comedy, because
Yeah.
we are like you, but we're not stupid.
See, I don't see why you wouldn't have just like a big male fan base.
Because
Like,
they don't, it's a branding issue.
Yeah.
But when they come to the shows, they're like, holy fuck.
Dude.
Like, you are awesome.
because you're a woman, so you know how to put what they're thinking into words that
into
they can't.
clear words,
Yeah.
without being a sexist asshole.
Sure, right, and not being like a woman like these fucking guys are so
Right,
annoying.
exactly. That's why I think lesbians historically have been so good at comedy.
Yes, because I'm sorry, misogyny is pretty funny.
Misogyny can be funny.
Yeah.
Making fun of men can be funny, but
Right.
you have to do both without threatening the people involved. And as a lesbian, no one cares what I think. Like I can say what I want
know what you
because
mean.
they're not trying to fuck me.
Right.
And the women, they're not really trying to fuck me either, except, maybe.
That's one
like
thing.
that's what they're thinking. It's not threatening. It's not threatening.
I'm starting to get to a place. I think in it, like age has a lot to do with it, but like I would get a lot of girls on dates with like their straight boyfriends, and their straight boyfriends laughing to a point, but then picking up on their girl's energy, which is saying, "Don't you fucking laugh at her,"
Oh, really?
all the time, and so it like makes for a.
I think it's
like
a great addition to the to the
dog,
vibe.
The dog.
Yeah. I love you. I love you.
She loves you.
It actually is kind of healing.
She doing love bites.
I feel like
Kisses me.
you came to visit me at the hospital and I'm dying of cancer and you brought the dog.
Well, I've had shingles before, so I'm no stranger to stress. And it's like,
Is that caused by stress?
yeah, I don't want you to get shingles. Did you have chickenpox as a kid?
Yeah.
Joe List was stressed out a couple weeks ago, and I said the same thing to him. I was like,
Now I'm more stressed.
but I'm like, whatever you can do to physically, mentally bring your stress levels down, because shingles was the most painful thing I've ever been through in my life. It felt like I had a corset on that was made of nails that would like stab my insides every time I inhaled.
it's like a chicken pox. It's like a rash.
You'll get a little rash. I had one like along my rib cage. But for me, it was just the excruciating nerve pain around my ribs.
I also got the vaccine though.
The shingles vaccine.
No, I got the chicken pox vaccine as a kid. They didn't know whether or not I had chicken pox because it was very light.
Oh.
So then I just got the vaccine.
I wonder if that'll wipe out the shingles virus.
I hope
It
so.
might. Never mind. You'll be fine. Stress out.
Shingles.
Lose your shit.
I know you're
Bite
not
your
that
arm.
old, but saying you have had shingles
I know.
is like the oldest.
It's like the old disease. I know.
Yeah.
That's why it was so, but like a lot of young people get it. It's funny. Like my friend who's like my age and a lawyer was like, oh my God, I had shingles. Somebody else, Adele from The Stand, who's not old. She's like, oh my God, I had shingles. Women get it a lot when they're like fucking stressed out.
Yeah. Huh.
It was like a year or 6 months into the pandemic. And I just like, in the way I was acting and behaving, I didn't think I was stressed. I didn't think anything was bothering me. I was like, I'm doing this. I'm fine. I'm walking my dog. I'm staying healthy. I'm working out. And it just, what it was is I went through like an emotional stress of a breakup that I very much compartmentalized and was like, this isn't really bothering me. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Wow.
fuck it is.
Wow. Well, the thing is, I'm the opposite.
Tell me.
I'm very vocal about everything that I have going on. And really what I need to manage is not trauma dumping all over my friends.
Really?
Because like that's why I'm doing so many podcasts so that I have different people to
You're
trauma
spreading
dump
it out?
on. Yes, so that my friend and my friends and my girlfriend won't be like, Ashley, you just gotta stop.
Do you really find that you do that?
I don't think I actually trauma dump, but I think that like
Don't growl.
I'm just a really emotional person.
Yeah.
That has to go on your OnlyFans. Kiss a dog.
You're an emotional person.
I'm just really emotional.
What are
I
you?
cry like most days, I'd say.
Most
like a little
days,
bit.
a little.
Even when I'm super happy, I'll cry about being happy. I'll be like, this is such a great time in my life.
That's a nice place to be, though.
Yeah.
I like that feeling.
Yeah, it is a nice feeling. And when I'm stressed out, I think it's just like I work really, really, really hard.
Yeah.
And I'm so fucking tired of seeing people who work less and are less funny
Yeah.
get more.
Right.
And I'm burnt out.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't keep working
Well,
this
when
hard.
we were like talking about the club scene, I'm like, you should be in at every fucking club on the planet. Like, you already have the fan base. You already have what they're developing within their talent. You know, like stuff like that. And I'm only in at like whatever, however many clubs, but like some of them, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, I see, I don't know.
Yeah, no, you see who they
I'm
put
gonna get
on,
into
and you're like,
dangerous
and the club
territory.
scene is just like the
It's-
teeniest part of it.
Right. But it's frustrating when you feel like, no, like if I'm like selling out on the road, like you must sell out everywhere.
Yeah, I do pretty well.
You have the fan base, you know, you have the numbers, you have the following, and then you see somebody with like none of that, and they're just like getting more opportunities to work on stuff, and it's frustrating.
Yeah.
I find it frustrating.
Yes. Yeah. For me, it's like it's the internet that I'm like, you know, like the Matt Rife's. No offense, Matt Rife fans.
Fuck you fucking pretty boy bitch,
But it's just
Matt
like,
Rife.
why does Matt Rife get to say pussy 45 times in a video?
Without a single,
With
like,
not a single community guidelines violation.
Yeah.
But I said the word finger blaster
which is like,
and they took down my video.
which is like my mom's favorite phrase.
yeah.
So like now she can't enjoy YouTube either.
Right. And it was just like, that's the shit that I'm like,
Well, that's what blows
Good
my mind
God.
too. When you can see, like, forget about comedy, like literal film, like footage of violence, animal abuse, awful shit on YouTube. Look it up; it's fucking there.
but when it's a woman being sexual, there's people looking at this stuff.
Right?
So that bias filters in through those people
Yeah.
reviewing.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I can't fix that. No matter how fucking funny I get, I can't fix it. So
What a
this-
fucking nerdball job being a YouTube fucking watcher. What a fucking nerd. Oh, they say pussy. Me, 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 me. What a fucking loser.
what we're helping. We're
Yeah.
helping
The children. The children.
and
Oh, is that
misinformation.
is that a baby goat that just got beheaded? Good.
Yeah.
Fine. Like, what? Like, I don't know. This girl's pretending to show a 17-year-old her pussy, me, in like a stand-up clip. Like, I was at the stand. I had tights on, first of all, and underwear. There was no way you could have seen my pussy if you tried. Unless I had like a really fucking like puffy labia, which would only happen if I had like literally just been fucked, like within like the hour,
and then
shoved
drank a gallon of soy sauce.
right, drinking that's so salty, and then shoved my pussy, not pussy, puffy. That's gonna be the clip. Labia into a pair of tights. Anyway, so I go like this. I'm like, can you see my pussy? And the kid's 17. The age of consent in New York is 17, which is where we were. By the
That's
way,
also a great. That's how you know you're about to
Bye.
get banned on TikTok. You're putting into the TikTok caption, the age
laws.
of consent is 17 in New York.
and you just get fucking demolished. It got picked up by like other, I don't know, YouTube channels that are like, is this predatory? I'm like, no, it was the best night of his fucking life, you little fucking losers. You never had an erection. What's wrong with you? Maybe it's me.
Yeah, but it's not. I mean, I spoke to a 17-year-old on stage, didn't know he was 17, and I was like, you getting pussy?
Yeah.
Like stuff like
Yeah.
that. And then he finally said he was 17, and I was
Right.
like, all right, I'm gonna kill myself live. I'm just gonna kill myself on the internet right now.
Hang myself with this mic.
But
cord.
I was so nervous to put it on anything because I knew just even speaking to him that way. Yeah, it's crazy how the internet is supposed to be this thing, this great equalizer. And I'm kind of, I guess
Right.
I'm freaking out because I'm reaching a limit where I'm like, maybe this is not the equalizer I thought this was going to be. Maybe I do need some industry buy-in, you know?
I think it's all coming for you because everything's
really appreciate that.
Yeah,
because I'm losing my shit.
I know. I feel you, and I get the frustration, especially when something like your special, which go watch Ashley's special right now. Ashley Gavin live in Chicago.
Thank you.
Where'd you film it?
At the Den in Chicago.
Oh, nice.
That's where Sam Morril filmed his special.
Oh, rad.
Yeah. It's a wonderful room, and the special really makes you feel like you're there. The sound is really cool.
Nice.
So if you're into comedy specials, it's good. But also, if you're not, like, it's good. It's good. Mark Norman said so.
If that doesn't mean something, I don't know what fucking does. Mark Norman, he's awesome. He's so funny.
He's a really nice guy.
He's also just a machine.
Yeah, he is.
He's like up there with like a piece of like loose leaf paper. I'm like frantic. I'm like the free show for like no spot pay sometimes, you know? And it's like, I see people like that and I'm like, yeah. Yeah, like that's my thing. And that's not what I'm good at, but that's like what I strive to be. That's like what I remember. I remember like open mics with like Suba Argawal in the back, like writing in a fucking like journal.
Yeah,
like,
I love that. And that's the part I miss. That's why I'm like, I gotta stop clipping and existing on the internet. I just want to get back into the New York scene and like have my jokes and run to different spots and the whole thing.
I feel like the open mic scene was so competitive when I think about like who I fucking started with and like where they are now. And then there's also just there's this other category, this influx of people who are just have amassed a following, not via, coming up through like the open mics of any city.
Honestly, I feel bad. Well, it's a double-edged sword because like sometimes people will go, my theory was that people would go once and then they'd never go back.
But that's not true.
But it appears that these people who go to see folks like that have never seen comedy before.
Exactly.
So they go and they have this very meh time.
Yeah.
And they're just like, I saw the person.
Right.
I love the person. I saw the person.
It's more like getting
a fandom
and like how celebrities get booked to do appearances at clubs.
You're so right.
Where people will line up to just look at them in an outfit, I was watching. Did you see the clip of?
Tell me.
Did you see the clip of
the train, the subway pulling into like a Taylor
Swift, and they descended upon, and that woman is like, "Do not."
Yeah,
there's a woman sitting on the train like, "No."
But did you see what they were wearing?
Yeah,
because Taylor Swift is like the biggest artist on the planet.
Absolutely.
But even her fans like look like fans, and I. Do you know what I'm saying? There are people who are people, and then there are fans.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really matter what you're a fan of.
No.
If you're like a fucking fan,
you're a diehard
like you're
fan.
waiting for the tickets to drop.
You're
not well. Like, I don't know what to tell you. And I think they'll admit to it.
More tickets than I'm just not one of those people, but I've never really been one of those people. If you told me, even when I was like 16, if you were like, we're going to go see NSYNC and like, we're going to get to meet like Justin Timberlake, all we have to do is like stand in line for 6 hours. I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah, me too.
I don't give a fuck.
Where'd you grow up? You here?
Massachusetts.
Oh, okay.
Where'd you grow up?
Here, New York.
Yeah.
But you have an East Coast vibe.
East Coast,
Yorkville,
100%.
it's above Upper East Side.
I got kicked out of the Yorkville dorms. My junior year of college, Marymount, Manhattan. Thank you so much.
Okay.
That was the
so
second.
You kind of grew up around where I grew up.
Oh yeah, I moved here when I was 18. September 11th happened 3 days later. My mom's like, "Do you want to come home?" I'm like, "No, this place is awesome." What are we doing? It's obviously fucking spotlights on this city.
It's under siege, but it's fantastic. It's better than whatever fucking war zone I came from.
I
in
didn't have to do
Massachusetts.
anything to get all this attention, and people are asking how I'm doing. Fucking love it here.
It's hard.
I love it here.
God,
but yeah, and don't get me wrong, like John Stamos was in the green room at the Stand one night, and I was like sweating. I was like, oh my God. Like,
of course.
He was so
you
close.
Bump
I
into
shook
someone.
his hand. I was like, oh. Like Dave Chappelle's like kissed my cheek before, and I've been like, oh my, this is it. Like, this is heaven.
But you didn't like go to great lengths.
No. Yeah. I'm not waiting in line for anything. If I have to be in CVS and there's two people in front of me, it is suddenly a symphony of sighs coming from my body.
Yeah.
Every 10 seconds, I'm like, how?
I meditate every day, and the one thing, literally 20 minutes every day, the one thing I cannot fix is just me getting into a line and being like, I'm going to buy an AR-15. I'm going to buy an AR-15, and I'm going to shoot holes into these people.
I can't stop my thoughts from coming out of my mouth anymore. And they're at a volume that is I mean, it's like, it's either might be decipherable, it's on the line. But if you paid attention and really listened to me, you would understand. Like, I will say things like, I've never seen someone move slowly, like this slow. I've never seen a human being move at this pace before. I wonder if they have a joint disorder. We'll just start fucking popping off. I'm like, I wonder if they have special needs. They probably have adult special needs. You should be nice, Kerryn. You should really work on your patience. My inside thoughts come outside.
Yeah, there's something about a line.
I'm the sighing. I'm like, people.
And you've lived in New York a long time. So that might just
20
be
20 years.
That just might be the New Yorker in you.
Right. I think we are spoiled in the way when the place is fucking fast and efficient. Oh, you know what I do at Starbucks? So Starbucks, you're fucking trash. Like, the customer service is so fucking horrendous at 90% of them. I stand there and I will just say out loud, I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people working, 3 people in line. Why don't I have a coffee? It's crazy. It's crazy.
No, it's true.
It's crazy.
But it is such a New York thing.
Yeah.
Like, if you go to a Chipotle in New York, it's like
I love myself, actually.
an
I've never
ER.
stepped foot into a Chipotle.
Oh, wait, really?
All right, I've had it once.
But
It's owned by McDonald's, you know.
Thank you for telling
I'm
me.
just-
I don't give a fuck. If McDonald's had veggie
But I'm
burgers,
just
I'd be
saying-
at McDonald's. The fries?
I love a McChicken. I'll eat a fillet of fish. I'll eat 2.
That's McDonald's. You know, McDonald's is owned by McDonald's.
No, I know. I know, but I say it with shame.
But when you go
you
into
said there was pride about your Chipotle story already.
there is pride of New York pride, not Chipotle pride. But when you go into gay
You know
pride,
what Chipotle pride
if you
sounds
go-
like?
But when you go in there and they run out of something in Chipotle, it's like you're in an ER room. They're like, we're gonna need someone's body is on the table and they need
Clear!
Yeah, exactly.
I
So
know.
like that. But when you go to Chipotle anywhere else in America,
They don't care.
hey, how are you?
Yeah.
What?
No, I know.
I want a burrito.
I know.
I'm hungry.
I've never
That's
been
how I am.
more insulted. How am I? What? Can I speak to your manager? They just asked me how I was. What type of invasive business is
Yeah,
this?
exactly.
Give me
Why
my
do you fucking care?
fucking food.
Yeah. So, and I travel all the time. So I'm constantly like
I know.
engaging in small talk. You know where I just was?
Where?
Canada. I went to Winnipeg in Canada.
Okay. Liked it?
Lovely.
Nice. Sounds quaint.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was quaint.
I love a quaint town.
And everyone kept saying to me, like, oh, look out, it gets a little stabby. And
what
I
does
was
that
like,
mean? Cold?
Like, no, like it's not a,
like
not
34
a great city.
34th Street? Like Times Square?
Yes.
Times Square
like,
stabby?
like someone will stab you. And I was like, I'm from America.
Right.
If I died in a stabbing, like,
Yeah.
how personal?
And plus you're like in camouflage anyway. Like
Yeah.
they're not going to find you.
Yeah, but it was just, it's interesting because people are so nice. But in Canada, it feels different. I really liked them.
Yeah.
I liked how nice they were.
Yeah.
It felt more real. Whereas in the United States, when you go to like the South and they're nice to you, I'm
They're
like,
not nice. They're just buying time covering up a learning disability. Do you know what I mean? It's the slow, how are you? How are you? Or like a
I thought it was covering up hate.
hate, or like, yeah, I was gonna say like maybe there's like a little bigotry. How are you?
Right. And then they turn around and like, I think that was one of those
lesbian. I think that was a grade A lesbian right there. She's gonna lure you into her cult. Her lesbian self.
And I am going to lure you into my cult. Maybe not you personally.
Maybe.
Do you have a lot of women that watch?
No. No, but like
I want to flip lives with you for a day.
Do you?
The content. The fucking content. Yeah, we run into each other and then I have a little bow in my hair and I'm like hosting your podcast and I'm taking pictures of my hairy butthole.
It's the Parent Trap.
Yeah. And then you have to host my lesbian podcast for the most PC woke people on the planet.
The whore and the lesbian. Switch for a day. I could do it. I was almost a lesbian once. I used to hook up with this bartender. Twice actually. I think I was like almost dating a girl in college. We would like hook up in bathrooms, like not like.
Do you know her still?
No.
She misses you.
Aw.
She was deeply upset.
Can I tell you, we were like toxic, alcoholic, slutty, and then she started dating a guy that like I liked but didn't like, and like got jealous. But then like, so they were like really public holding
You two were
hands.
hooking up, and then she started hooking up
dating
with
a
this
guy,
guy.
but then she would still hook up with me, like make out with me in the bathroom. It was like it was so weird at bars. We were always like out and partying and wasted. And like,
Are you sober?
now I am almost 5 years. May 10th.
Congrats.
Thank you.
What happened on your birthday 5 years ago?
I'm trying to remember.
That you hit rock bottom and 8 days later you got sober.
But like the rock bottom for like the 5th or 6th time. This one was like a slow burn. Like after you're like an alcoholic for like a long time, say like, I don't know, almost 20 years, like the rock bottoms get slower and sadder. It's more of just like the alone drinking because everybody knows you have a problem. So you're just like, if you're, drinking, you're typically like hiding it.
Yeah.
You think you are.
Right.
I mean, hey guys, I'm so tired.
I know. Sometimes I'll bump into a comic at a show and I can hear that they're drunk and I know they're hiding it. Mm-hmm. And I'm like,
it's the saddest thing.
At what
it's so
point
hard.
do I barely know this person, but I know enough about alcoholism to know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I feel like in our business, it's so common. And I think that like when somebody is like at a certain age and like they've also made it known that they do have a problem, like I think if you're like kind of like a member of the comedy community, like it doesn't hurt. And I don't mean like dwell on it or punish them or like have like an intervention, but like sometimes things would like stick in my mind, even if I wasn't that close with somebody. But if I felt like they were like a comedy colleague that I worked with and they would be like, hey man, like you gotta chill. Like I know you're not okay. And like whatever, it would stick with me.
I don't even know that I have enough information to.
Yeah.
Because like alcoholism runs in my family, so I've never drank. And addiction. Never.
Wow.
Yeah. I have all other
fascinating.
types of. I'm addicted to work. I've been addicted to love. I consider myself like sober from that, like codependency and like love addiction.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever done any program stuff, but
no, but I've done AA.
Yeah. So like I know a little bit about that from my family.
Yeah.
I just know enough about it.
That's fascinating that you've never even like tried. You do just know in your heart of hearts that if you even have one sip.
I don't now. I'm not so sure because I did. I took an edible. I ate an edible.
Okay.
For some pain issues that I was having.
Okay.
And I did not enjoy that feeling at all of being
Did you
out
feel
of control.
paranoid? Out of control?
Yeah, I just like not paranoid, but just like I don't know. It just I wasn't having more fun than I would have in the same situation sober.
Sometimes like I don't mind just like a mood elevator in general, like before I work out. Like it's almost like a double reward for me with like marijuana or whatever. So but I don't love indicas and I don't love edibles. Edibles typically make me sleepy.
Yeah.
But like a little sativa. Yeah. A little sativa, a little energized focus vibe is like I like that before I go and do a workout. Sometimes I just need that extra kind of like listen, like working out is not that hard. And it's like, you can do it high. Like, you know what I mean?
Totally.
Does that make me like
totally.
It just sort of takes
It took me so long to work out today. I've got the SADs a little bit. It took me when I have the SADs, that's when I need to work out.
It.
But then the SADs are like, me.
Sure.
And
it's interesting you call them the SADs. I used to get the SADs when I would do cocaine.
Really?
Yeah. Because it depletes your serotonin while you're doing it. So it's a man-made, you've done it to yourself. You've put yourself into this depleted state. And you wake up and you can't point. You're like, "What? We had a great time last night. We were playing Boulder Dash. Like, why am I so sad?
We were playing Boulder Dash.
Like, we were coming up with business plans. Why am I so sad inside? Like, from my insides. Like,
yeah, because you've none of the chemicals left in your brain.
Right.
Crazy.
What do you like to do to work out?
Well, I usually do a Peloton because
Okay.
Why? You're gonna.
I love a spin class.
I have bad joints. I won't get into that. So Peloton is really the only thing that I can do. Did I ever think I'd be 30? I cannot believe that I'm a lesbian, and yet as a 35-year-old white woman, I'm still like Pelotoning.
So what?
It just feels like it just
It's
feels
really good
so
exercise.
mom.
It's great cardio. It's, people can be pretty anti-cardio lately. I have asthma. So for me, I see it as like God's inhaler because I really feel clearer after I do a spin class or I do I've been trying to do like running.
I love cardio. It makes me, first of all, with weights, like I just don't get the high.
Okay.
When I do cardio,
Right.
I get the high.
You're in the zone.
Yeah, like I
listen to
feel
music?
happier. Yeah, well, they have the music on the
Peloton
thing,
music,
and then I
right.
have my dom mommy.
Yeah, whoever
being
is
like,
getting you
look
fucking-
inside yourself.
Yeah.
and you know what I mean? Like
Dig deep, push, pull.
Exactly. I have my dom mommy telling me what I
I
need
want
to
to
do.
teach a spin class.
You should.
At Skankfest. I want to teach skank spin.
That'd be so funny. That would be so funny.
And I want everybody to come, like all the comics and fans. Everybody can come, and I'm gonna put together like a playlist.
Is that in New York?
It's in Vegas.
They brought it to Vegas. I did like the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, years ago, before I really understood what Skankfest was. And I would say, if you're a fan of mine and you ended up here, Skankfest doesn't totally align with what you like or I believe, but it is a bunch of comedians.
It's a lot of comedy.
Yeah, it's a lot of comedy. And it's definitely like, it was different. It felt different back then. And this is not just shit. It's just comedy has become so fragmented.
I just think they have so many overweight fans. A spin class would be nice. I'll do my comedy. I'll get on the fucking mic and I'll change some fucking lives. Because I'm going to be
spin
mean.
class is all it takes for you to turn your life around.
I mean,
Whatever you got going on.
It might be the catalyst.
For me, it is.
For something
Turns my
better.
whole fucking day around.
It does, right?
Yeah.
You feel accomplished. You sweat out that
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, I like to do my Modus. Well, today I took a Metcon 3 class at Equinox.
What's Metcon?
I'm paying for 2 separate gym memberships right now.
Oh, okay.
I have to stop. But my issue is proximity, even though today didn't really make sense because I went to Soho to take a class, but I just hadn't taken a Metcon 3 to answer your question. It's 3 rounds called metabolic conditioning is what it's short for.
Okay. You're in such good shape, dude.
Well, my left side is, but I don't know if you guys can tell.
Oh, yeah, you broke your wrist.
I broke this bone right here, and they put a screw in it. And so, like, these doctors, they're such fucking quacks.
Wow. That's
it look weird?
incredible. No,
That
not at
small
all.
incision?
I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Until you said it.
Yeah.
What a small little scar.
Best hand guy in the city, Dr. Lee. I'm just a little.
Well, the other best hand guy in the city killed himself a few years ago. Did you hear about that?
Wait, no.
This is a really dark joke. He
Good.
has children. Like, this is
Oh,
so
God.
fucked up.
Actually, you came over here to the dark side.
I did.
What
But
happened?
the reason I'm laughing is because he did my mother's hand surgery.
Okay.
And then a few years later, he took his life.
Oh, no.
And I was so sad to hear it because
Yeah.
I had met him and I was like, this is like a renown. He's like the best and he's going to do my mom's hand. And like, what an incredible guy. He's the head of orthopedic surgery.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like I was meeting a celebrity.
Yeah.
And then he took his life like 2-3 years
I
later.
wonder why.
I don't know. It's like a big mystery and it was in all the tabloids at the
Did
time.
they do any digging? Was he having an affair? Was it a money thing?
Probably. We should find out right now.
Do you remember his name?
Yeah, Dr. Lorich.
Dr.
Oh, maybe
Lorich.
bleep that.
Pat.
I don't want to like,
Oh, yeah. This is like exhuming a dead body.
yeah, I don't know where my phone went, but
Don't worry.
I think his name's Dr. Well, I said it.
Anyway, but he still did your mom's surgery?
After he took his life, he was able to come back.
No.
Yeah, he did my mom's surgery. It wasn't right before. It was
what
right after.
sur-
It could have been my mother, honestly. It could have been my mother the whole
What
time.
surgery did she have?
She needed some screws or pins or something in her wrist. Yeah.
In her wrist?
Yeah. My mom's like an ox. She's in incredible shape. We
Yeah,
have very
wow.
different bodies. She's
Okay.
like bigger hands and bigger feet.
Okay.
You know, she's like strong.
All right.
And she works out a lot. And she slipped and she just whapped her hand against like the countertop and it totally split the bone in half.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
We just hurt ourselves with our own strength.
But apparently when you're strong like that, that's what the bone will do.
Yeah.
It won't crumble. It'll just snap right in half. Like the stronger you are,
yeah.
the more
worse
dramatic it is.
Mine spiraled. I punched a box, so I still can't really make a fist. And the bone went.
Why did you punch a box?
I was in a fitness class. I was doing a box jump wrong. And as I was ascending, I just caught the box and I probably
I'm always trying to catch some box. I don't usually break my hand doing it, but if that's what you want me to, I'll put in a little more effort.
Yeah. So then I sort of I had the cast for 4 weeks. They took pictures. So this guy said 1,000 different things in this quick little meeting. He's like, well, you're a little stiffer than I want you to be. So, you can keep the cast on if you feel like you're in a dangerous situations, like riding the subway or going to weddings. Those were 2 of the examples that stuck out to me.
Maybe because of crowds?
Crowds, yeah. And I was like, I don't do either of those things. So I'm not wearing this fucking cast. What's option 2?
I'm not poor and I'm not going to your fucking wedding.
I never get invited due to my alcoholism. So
that's so funny. I don't get invited to a lot of weddings and I can't blame it on that. So
it's your love addiction. You can't invite Ashley. She's going to fall in love with everybody.
Yeah, maybe.
So they were like, buddy tape it because this finger will power this other one down.
Okay.
So then I'm like, okay. And then I'm supposed to do these certain exercises, but
do them.
I was doing them diligently for the first, let's say 4 to 5 days. And then I took a HIIT class on Cape Cod with a lot of push-ups. I took a Pilates class the day that I got the cast off, and there were some push-ups. I'm slightly concerned. I don't think I did, but I'm just worried that I've
re-injured it.
Yeah.
You go back to the doctor.
The fear of a doctor being like, are you fucking kidding me? You broke.
But it would be better
sooner than later.
Sooner than later. Because then double. He's going to be like, not only did you re-break your fucking pinky, you didn't come in or whatever. You didn't come in and tell me, you slut.
I thought I could just walk it off.
What did you do in the class?
I mean, I feel because he's saying stuff he's like, you can do movement, do whatever. He didn't say don't do anything in particular. If you got a screw in your hand and you were in a cast for 4 weeks, do you think that you could do push-ups?
I see.
In the 5th week?
I see. No.
What if you were careful about them and you did pussy ones on your knees?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think you should go to the doctor.
Fuck!
Is it hurting you?
Not really. I'm not a wuss. I'm not a little bitch.
But is it hurting you more than before?
No, certainly not.
Oh, well then why are you worried?
It feels a little off.
Go back. Just go back. Just do it. You have money. You have health insurance. Go back.
I hate the doctor so much.
What did he do to you?
Nothing. He's really nice.
Then go back.
I'd rather be at the gym.
Yeah.
Than at the doctor's.
You're worried he's going to tell you that you can't do what you want to do. That's really what it is.
Yeah. Or he's going to be like, we have to go back in. And that would that makes me sick to my stomach.
No, that's not going to happen.
Surgery sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Have you had surgery before?
No. Wisdom teeth. Oh, my sinuses.
That counts. My sister's having that done on Friday. She's for the second time. Yeah.
Really helps.
Yeah.
Second time though.
Yeah. She's chronic with her. And then she's had the tubes in her ears a lot too. Have you had that?
No.
Yeah. She gets a severe congestion in her nose and ears. She's deaf right now. And she's a middle school teacher.
I've had that. Yeah.
Sorry,
I hate
this
to tell you
this
but
got
I
so
kinda have
funny.
to go.
This got so funny at the end when we started talking about sinus congestion. I really wanted to wrap it up with that bow. Thanks for coming down. Let the people know where they can find you everywhere.
Yeah. If you just search Ashley Gavin on YouTube, that's where I want you to go. So I'm not going to tell you anything else unless you want to see me live, in which case go to ashleygavin.com, which will also redirect you to my YouTube.
Thank you so much for coming down and doing the show.
Thank you for
Ashley
having me.
Gavin.
Very generous of you.
Fucking awesome.
Appreciate it.
It's only Feehans.